I never said that. You're confused. Oh my God, you are so selfish. These are just a couple of the gaslighting example phrases that a narcissist will use to get their own way. Now, narcissists who want validation, admiration, to feel superior, to feel special, to feel like they are number one, that they are unique, and to feel like that, they will often just employ whatever tactics they need against other people, including you, to shut you down. If you're challenging them, say, for instance, or if you're questioning them, they will shut you down. So if you, say, for instance, have arranged to meet somebody at 6 o'clock, the narcissist at 6 o'clock, and they don't turn up until 6:30 or 7 o'clock, and you said, oh, but you said we'd meet at 6, they'll turn around and say, no, I didn't mean that. You're confused. You've got it wrong. And I've had situations where people have actually got it in black and white on a text, and they will say, well, no, I didn't actually mean 6 o'clock, and you're meant to be able to mind read that. That is manipulation. That is classic manipulation. When they say things, you're so selfish, you are in fact manipulating me, that is classic projection. They are taking that facet of themselves that's not very nice and aggressive and all those things, and they are projecting it onto another person. So that is another gaslighting technique. They will employ other people. It's a bit like triangulation. They will employ other people to keep you down to their level that they want you to be, so you can be manipulated to what they want you to do. They'll say things like, oh, that family member behind your back, they've never particularly liked you. And somebody may have said something along the lines of, oh, there was that time when we were kids, blah, blah, blah. And the narcissist will take something, a story, a family story or whatever, and they will just distort it so they can then churn it back at you, and you are left feeling confused, upset, angry, all of those things that the narcissist wants you to be, so they then can carry on manipulating you and getting what they want, which is narcissistic feed, to feel special, to feel unique, to feel validated, to feel admired, all of those things. That's ultimately what every single narcissist wants, and they will go and use whatever tactic they need to, and gaslighting is just one of them. Another thing that they will do is that if you're talking about something and you find out something that they've said about you or have done behind your back and you challenge them about it, they will withhold information and they will devalue you. They will say things along the lines of, well, I didn't tell you because you wouldn't understand. You'd take it the wrong way. And look at you now, how you're reacting and how you're asking me about this. I was quite right. I was quite valid in not telling you that thing. Twisting things. And this is what narcissists do. They twist things to their own advantage. Now, what can you do about this? This is the important thing. You know your truth, not the truth that the narcissist wants you to have, that they've put on you. So don't, whatever you do not go down that line. Don't engage in any power struggles with a narcissist, because again, this is what they're looking for, so they can twist it. If you challenge them too much, they'll just twist that and say, see, that person, the triangulation, they'll use somebody else and say, that person was right about you. Your sister was right about you to say those things. Your mum, all these people that you might hold dear, the narcissist will do whatever they can to undermine them, to put you in that state where they believe that you are only relying on them for any form of your own personal security. And that's what the narcissist wants. He wants to undermine, or she wants to undermine you, and then have you exactly where they want. So keep your boundaries. Don't engage in power struggles with them. Know your own truth. And don't be isolated, because that's another tactic of the narcissist. They will try and keep you away from people. So you can't have the conversations where you might just be thinking out loud about the relationship or something like that. That's exactly what they don't want to happen. So number one tactic often with a narcissist to begin with is to keep you away and isolate you from people. I'm Dr. Jane. I'm a psychologist. This is Knowing Narcissism. If you can like and subscribe, that would just be brilliant. Please leave some messages below, some comments below. Everybody should read how you deal with a narcissist. If you've got some tips, that would just be brilliant. And I'll see you next time. Until then, keep safe.